We hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and it is the giving season, and that's why we devote this Inside Tennessee every year to touching base with East Tennessee Charities. And the three people on your screen are really on the ground floor of helping people most in need across East Tennessee. I said before we left the last block that we talk dollars and cents. And Elaine, let's start with you. Many times, donors want to know where their dollars go. So give us your best explanation of how that happens with Second Harvest.
Well, 95 cents of every dollar goes directly to the needy. We're very proud of that. We love for people to come over to our warehouse to see what we do. Again, we're a distribution center. We don't have a pantry at our warehouse, but our turnover of inventory is rapid. We turn over our inventory every 6 weeks. I love everybody that lives in our 18 county service area to figure out how we do what we do, the financial part, because we order tractor trailer loads of food, which is why we can be so efficient.
And Emmett, how about you?
We put 90 to 91 cents of every dollar back into the ministry. We work throughout the year, helping, as I've echoed before, the mountain ministry centers that are the people in these rural areas doing the ministry work. We have a scholarship program that is changing the lives of students who dare to dream. With scholarship help, we build handicap ramps. We do the outreach events we do the things in the school we do. We just try to be good stewards of people who deem us worthy of their support.
Chris?
So we're in that same range. We're around 90 cents of every dollar goes directly back to patient care. For us, the cost of a patient at a clinic runs around $82. So for every time that something's donated, we provide a little over $300 worth of care to that patient, to no cost to them.
Friends, we've talked about the services that you all provide. There's another sort of issue I think that you're aware of and that may touch you or that you experience. Along with dealing with COVID, we also have seen the opioid crisis just get worse. We actually have had more suspected deaths from overdoses here in Knox County than ever before. And so I'm wondering if you all are seeing that, if you're seeing sort of the effects of that as you reach out to help people. Emmett, I would imagine you probably certainly are seeing that.
Oh, John, we do. I think the drug problem is the kudzu that's choking the life out of the plant, if you would, all over society. It's accentuated in Appalachia, it appears. We hear that from the people on the front lines that we serve through. It's been devastating. I think that's also contributed because of the problems associated with that to really what's an epidemic problem in our country in grandparents having to raise grandkids. Or maybe other family members having to do it. And that creates an even bigger problem for the family units. So it's a devastating scourge on our country.
And Chris, I would guess some of the people that you all are treating are probably folks that are dealing with this.
Yeah. So addiction services is something that's provided at some of the clinics that we're going to. But truthfully, the majority of the patients that come are everyday people. They're the lady that plays piano at church on Sunday. They're the gentleman that waits on you at the diner to go get some dinner. It's everyday people looking for that helping hand, that help just really to get them back over the top. Because once you get behind the 8-ball or once you're under a rock and have that pressure on you, just a little bit of help can definitely bring you outside of that and help you propel and fly.
And Elaine, it sounded like you were alluding, I think we've talked in the past about how various crises sort of can affect the region. It sounded like you were sort of alluding to the opioid crisis as one thing that is also affecting what you all are trying to do and the people you're serving.
Oh, it's been devastating. I mean, we cover 18 counties, rural, urban. Like Emmett said, grandparents raising grandchildren. It is massive, and it turns those families upside down. And the emotional needs that aren't met because of the focus on work or having to get food or housing or whatever else the challenge is. It's rampant.
We've got to take another quick break on Inside Tennessee. Back with our final conversation with these three right after this.